The absolute number one most stressful thing you can ever do is take your eyes off of God. And I'm not even saying this from a place of like, I'm where I want to be and I have a bunch of money and I have my dream physique and all that. And I'm taking my eyes off of God because I have all that, but rather the complete opposite. I don't have it yet. And the work that I'm doing is making me take my eyes off of God. And it's like, I haven't been this stressed ever in my entire life. Like even before when I was not working out at all, like I was in a horrible place. I had more peace like that because I didn't have as many things that God has blessed me with. And now that I feel like God has given me so much and I'm constantly working towards these things, it's so hard not to get caught up with it and keep my eyes on God at all times. And like, that's what I've been learning so far is every single time that I feel stressed or I feel like everything's not going my way, I immediately know that it's only because my eyes are not on God anymore. Like the other day, I was like literally like, it was so hard for me to make a video because so much was going through my head. And what I noticed was that the one thing that wasn't going through my head was talking to God or thinking about God at all. And it was affecting everything. Like I was trying to read the Bible and I could not focus on reading it at all. Like I was sitting there trying to understand it, focus on it. And I remember I was spending like an hour trying to read it. And I had to go through it so many times because I literally I could not focus on it. And what I realized was that I wasn't focused on God at all. Like I was focused on trying to get better at this, trying to get better at that, trying to get better at that. And it's like, as an ambitious man who wants so much stuff, it's incredibly hard not to get caught up in that stuff and try to focus on God at the same exact time. And I want to say the worst part is that I understand that the most peace I can find is with God, yet I still choose to do the things that cause me stress, which is take my eyes off of God. And it's like a lot of the time I feel like I know what's best for myself and I tell myself that, this time it'll be better. This time I can do it. This time I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. And I understand in the back of my head that like God is the way, the truth, and the life. Everything that I get peace from comes from Him. But it's so incredibly hard to do. But it's like as soon as I do choose to focus back on God, it's like a kick in the butt. Like I realized then and there just how stupid it is to even try and do anything on my own, whether it comes to working out, whether it comes to my business, whether it comes to even reading the Bible. Like if I try to do it by my own will, it causes me so much stress, and choosing to focus on God instead and follow Him and then Him helping me do it, like I realized that I was like stupid the entire time. Like what was I thinking? And so whenever I get stressed now, the very first thing I do is take a step back and look at my life and try to figure out like, what am I prioritizing right now? Am I really prioritizing God? Am I spending time with Him? Am I talking to Him? Or am I trying to get in shape more, trying to work on my business more, trying to do all this, do all that? And I realized that my eyes are just not on God. I'm just not focused on Him. And then it's a reminder for me whenever I'm stressed to put my eyes back on God and start focusing on Him more. And then the peace starts coming back. But that's the thing is, you can't see your stress as like, I need to go and do something to comfort myself with it. Because in the past, like when I was getting drunk all the time, I was vaping all the time, the reason why I was doing it was because I was stressed, and I felt like stress was a reason for me to try and satisfy the stress. Like whenever I would overeat, it was because I felt a little bit of hunger, so I needed to try and fully satisfy it by eating a bunch. And the same thing with my breakup. When right after high school, when I graduated, me and my girlfriend broke up. And the way that I wanted to satisfy that type of stress was by drinking a lot, because I felt like it felt a lot better. So I felt for the longest time that I needed to satisfy these cravings of stress. Like that's what stress was meant for, was for you to try and satisfy it with different types of things. But what you really need to realize is that stress isn't meant for you to try and satisfy the cravings of, I need to stop feeling stressed, but rather for you to turn your eyes from the thing causing you stress and turn your eyes back to God. Because God knows at the end of the day what's best for you. He knows that if you keep focusing on this thing, it's going to lead you down a bad path and you're going to hate it. So what he does is he allows you to feel that stress with that thing that you're stressed about. So that way you turn away from it and turn back to him, because he realizes, he knows that you don't need it. And he knows that what you really need is him. And this is what I've realized the most, is the thing that becomes your pride and joy, the thing that you put your heart into, is the thing that's going to make you stressed all the time. Like recently with my business and everything, the only thing that I've been thinking about is more and more. I need more. I need more. I need more. And I've been so stressed about it because I'm constantly trying to work towards it every single day, spending so much time on it. And it made me realize, I took a step back and I was like, this is like, if it was not my pride and joy, like if my heart was not in it, I would not be stressed about it at all. So what I did was I realized that I was putting my heart in this worldly thing that's a blessing from God, but my issue is that I put my heart into it. The thing wasn't the issue. So immediately when I was getting stressed, I caught myself in the act of trying to make this thing my main goal in life, my main priority, my main focus. And I used that stress to turn away from it and turn back to God. And as I've been focusing on him, it's been a lot easier to try and work with everything on my business, and even with working out and everything as well. So I am telling you, like, do not take your eyes off of God no matter what. Like, it's the most stressful thing you'll ever do. And every single time you do it, you'll realize every single time that God is the only thing that you need. And it's going to take a lot of times of you feeling that stress for you to realize that, like, this is the truth. Like for me, for the longest time, I didn't want to believe it. And even now, like, I'm still struggling with it. And it's like every single time I deal with it, I realize more and more, like, oh my goodness, God was right every single time. So stop using your stress as a reason to fall back into sin, to use it as a way to, like, use sin to comfort yourself through the stress, and rather use the stress to turn away from the thing causing you the stress and to put your heart back with God and to focus back on him, because he allows you to go through this stress so that way you understand just how bad this world is and just how great the peace with him is.